Hello, SCX Digital Fans. Today I would like to present you the ultimate racing experience with the SCX Digital and the PC interface. I will explain what you need to connect the system and the different devices, how you are going to configure the system, how you set up a race, and then how you feel the experience. I will go through it in different chapters and explain this to you step by step. So, what do you need? You need the interface from Ole, the software PCLapCounter from Guy, and if you don't want to iron anything, you will get a configured straight where you just have the interface to plug in and then have a real plug-and-play solution. So how to get this equipment and where, and I will explain you this at the end of this small movie. The first thing, of course, you have to do is connect the interface to the track. How you do that? You can find a detailed description in the package of the interface, or if you have ordered the full plug-and-play solution, you will get a standard straight with two connectors at the top, and below the track the system is telling you how you have to connect the track, in this case to the left. You connect it to the track, then connect like here, I have done that already, connect the red and the black one to the track and you're done. The other connector, just connect it to a serial cable of your PC and you have the interface connected. So the next thing is you need to configure the software. First of all, you have to install it first, but I don't go through that one as I think everybody can install a piece of software on their PC. So when you start PCLapCounter the first time, you have to register for it, or you use a demo version, and how you're going to register, a detailed description is enclosed within the package as well, so there shouldn't be any problems to do this. If you have questions, don't hesitate to contact us, we will always help you. So the first thing you do now is to open the option window on the right button here and to configure the appropriate interface. You have here different choices, and I'm going to display this now for the SEB interface mode 2, which is the new version. You choose the appropriate field, press the interface, and then you have this interface information in front of you. You have to choose the appropriate COM, and since version 4.47 you have a small button here available where you can choose the appropriate COM port. I'm choosing now a one where it's not connected, and you can see directly what's happened. You will see that a yellow light LED is popping up here, meaning there is no interface connected. So I go back, change COM port 3, and you will see it's becoming green. No errors should come up here, meaning you can see everything if everything is working. So in theory you should start to be able to do the races. Small minor points you need to check. If you have a chronometer connected or you want to have the SCX Digital lap time, you just enter here this small button and then you can start doing it. That's all what you need to do from a interface configuration. The rest I would strongly advise go into the details, look into the guide, and it tells you what you can do. So two minor things which I would like to show you, what I suggest to do is define the minimum lap time to avoid that PCLC is recognizing unusual lap successes. Like sometimes, although the lap time is average is around 8 seconds, for example, on the track, sometimes happens the lap time for whatever reason is below that. The SCX interface and the chronometer will of course count that, but PCLC can reject those items. First, the other thing is, if you want to use a false start recognition, you have a possibility here which you can activate. I show you how this will look like in the next paragraph. And if you want to save the race information on a database, you can click on this one here, and this green small little icon tells you that everything is successfully configured and the races will be stored. Press OK button and then you are done to start a race. For further configuration of drivers, the track you're driving on, and the car you have on your stock, I suggest you have a look at the guide, which is available on slothobbySolutions.de in the support area, and it explains to you on what you need to do to get to the results you would like to have. And now we come to the point, and we're going to start our first race. Before you are able to start a race, you need to configure the race option. Click on New Race, choose the driver you want to drive. You need to ensure that every line ID here, every line ID is representing the appropriate car ID. So I'm running myself on car ID 1, and the safety car in this example, it's always on line car ID 6. You can choose here the appropriate car, which is the appropriate car I'm choosing now. That's my favorite car. The safety car is already defined as safety. You define the race type. In this time I will do 20 laps, and you press OK. The newest version of PCLapCounter 4.47 for Mode 1 and Mode 2, you can start the race by pressing the Start button on your MCU. So, when you have pressed the button on the MCU, the race starts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So what you have seen now here, I have made an early start, and you can see here on the right side of the button a sign which tells you I have to go into the pit. Now you have to have 3 laps time to go into the pit, and I show you how to do that. So when you have caused a false start, you will see now a wait sign in the pit. Don't do anything. You have to wait the time you have defined, and if you hear the go sign, just start and the race can start. If you have an accident during the race and you have to pause the race, the new system 4.47 provides you a nice feature, and you can stop a race or pause a race directly via the light button. And if you want to restart the race, press the light button again, and this race will be restarted. How you do that and how you have to configure what you have to do into the option, then you have to read the handbook and the guide, and it's clearly explained in the handbook. So what happens if you run out of fuel? The system tells you with a tone you have to go to the pit. The system is recognizing it. Start to refuel as usual. Press the button and start the race. The newest function, and this is only available in Mode 2, is that the system can take now the time from PCLC. You can see here the race took 14 laps, 10 laps to the second one, and the last lap was 11.4 seconds and 17 seconds on for the safety car. If you now go and move to the lap counter, you can see the same figures there. After you have finished the race, you have the statistical functions. On the left side you can see the race left, on the top one you see one car and the fuel usage. Have fun! Now I would like to show you my race track, so where PCLC and the interface is connected. So that is my favorite solution. I'm always using it, but in combination with the chronometer and the lap timer of SCX plus the ride time now, it's a great race experience. With all the opportunities and all the different options you can choose in the system, it is a really nice environment you can work with. So if you have questions, if you want to order, at the end of the movie you will see the links where you can order, where you can raise questions, and we wish you a lot of fun with the overall solution, and we stay in touch. Best regards from Ole, Guy, Sven, so myself from Slot Hobby Solutions. Bye bye.